Hey guys, welcome to another portfolio update. Second week of March update. If you have a look at this number right here, you can tell that my stocks are down a lot, same as probably everyone else out there. The market's been taking a turn for the worst, really. The Nasdaq has been taking most of the hit. If we look at chart here, the Nasdaq is down 8.34% from all-time highs, and intraday it did hit down about 11.6 or so. So technically, this is a market correction now, whereas before, we're just calling it, this is a dip. This is unfortunate, but yeah, now it's classified as a market correction because it's gone down, or one of the the whole Nasdaq has gone down by over 10% at one point. The S&P 500 and the Dow have not hit 10%. They followed a pretty different trend, really, especially the Dow. Yeah, the Dow's barely down at all. It's kind of due to a cycle in the market where a lot of people are moving away from the high-flying growth stocks like these ones here that are all red, and they're moving towards recovery stocks and value plays. This is normal in the market. It's healthy for the market. Otherwise, valuations get too out of control, and then things like the old tech bubble happen, where valuations get absolutely insane, and then something has to kind of eventually bring it down. As you can see, I have, 9 stocks? 9 stocks sitting in the negative right now, which isn't so fun, especially considering some of those are quite large positions, like $3,000 and $4,000 in those. Grand up there. Luckily the larger positions haven't gone down as much as, say, these two here, but damn. I've gone down more on Workhorse than its current value. Over 50% loss. Ouch. I have confidence that one will come back up, but because Kathy Woods is buying it, and that's a pretty damn good sign if she's buying it. I did buy the dip a little bit, so actually my initial purchase would have been a lot, well, higher than that, unfortunately, but yeah, let's ignore that. Ignore that one. As I said last time, the plays that I bought kind of for exposure to industry are the ones that are down the most. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. I just bought them to be exposed to specific industries, and I bought them at a terrible time because the Nasdaq is actually negative year to date. So if we look at year to date, well, it's okay, it's not currently negative year to date, but it did hit negative year to date intraday. Obviously these charts don't show intraday movements, but that last day, the Friday, this last trading day had a huge rebound, up 4% from the day lows. Obviously that's only up 1.55% for the actual day, and from where it opened, yeah, it's barely up at all, 0.4%. but that movement there could signify either another one of the fake recoveries like we had here. It looked like it was over because it went up 3.58% and then kept crashing back down. I know Jeremy from Financial Education doesn't think it's quite over yet. So if you've got cash in the sidelines, maybe keep some on the sidelines for now. But that said, I don't have any cash on the sidelines, and I haven't been able to put any money in for the past week because of that. I told you guys last time, my last update, I put in a couple grand, but as you can see, the market has dipped more since then. The only thing I've done with my account is sold a little bit of Nordstrom and Win. So they're my stocks that are doing well still. They haven't really taken much of a hit. At least not anywhere near as much as the rest of the market. Yeah, so from all-time highs down 7.6%, which, I mean, isn't much relative to the market. Yeah, you can see it there. Oh, all-time highs would have been back there, really. But, Win, I believe Win is at, like, all-time highs. Win's been doing really well, which is just makes it unfortunate that I've had to sell some in order to fund other purchases. But yeah, that's just how I'm playing it. I'm selling my stocks that are doing well to buy stocks that are on special. So I've only bought MicroStrategy. This one here, MicroStrategy this week, and yeah, I sold a little bit of Nordstrom and Win to do that. And yeah, I have confidence in that stock, MicroStrategy. In fact, Bitcoin's currently up a fair bit since where it was last market close, so we could see a bit of a jump on MicroStrategy, Mara, and Riot, all those kind of Bitcoin associated plays on Monday. But this is a long hold for me, so not too bothered about the intraday movement, although it is pretty insane that this was over 100% return and now has dropped down to 5% return. It's pretty hectic. Pretty crazy market we're in at the moment. And space as well. It was over like 130% return and it's dropped down to 6. But yeah, those are the high flying stocks that get really hit hard by these market cycles. You can see, yeah, Tattooed Chef I've actually held for like a few months. Like this isn't a new acquisition. It's probably the longest held stock that's gone negative, to be honest. Yeah, as you can see, it's quite a bit, negative 10%. Ouch. Corsair Gaming, I've only just recently started adding the stock, so yeah, I mean, I started adding it on the way down. I think I mentioned the other week that I was going to be adding it. So all-time highs, it was up at about 45. When it got down to around 37, I guess I thought it was a good buy. Because that's when Jeremy put out his video around there. I actually let it go down for a little while after he put out his video, and then kept going down after I bought as well. So that's always fun. Yeah, so they're down 15% from where I bought. I would love to buy some more of Tattooed Chef and Corsair Gaming, but I don't have any money at the moment. I might be able to get some money in the coming week and get it into the account, but I'm not sure. Money's a bit tight with the renovation going on and trying to get money into stocks in the market dip while I had no cash sitting around ready for it. All I've got at the moment is my emergency account, which I don't really want to chip into because it's not a good idea. It's a dangerous game when you start doing that. But yeah, so that's how my hatch account's doing. And I'll just show you. Yeah, so yeah, that's pretty decent downward move. But it's not like I'm not profitable anymore. I'm still up. Oh, sorry, I'll tell you where my portfolio is at. So at all-time highs, it was 54,500. So we're obviously down $9,000 right now. At the lowest, it went down $10,500. So I'd lost more than half of my gains. And considering I've almost been invested a year, I've been invested like around almost 11 months now that I've been investing. I've lost like half a year's gains in just what, 2 weeks, just over 2 weeks, around about there. Yes, that's pretty hefty movement. Hopefully when the recovery happens, it brings a lot of those back. I don't know, it could go a lot lower. I have no way of predicting the market other than watching YouTube videos and looking at valuations. Yeah, there is a chance I could keep going down more, but there's also some stocks at really good prices right now. So the stocks that were like already around a good valuation, and then the market dip happened, like they're obviously gonna be dragged down with the market as well, so they become even better valuation. Like Shopify was close to a good valuation and now is at a good valuation. MicroStrategy was well elevated from a good valuation, but now it's down to a good valuation. Palantir is at a great valuation, I believe, but it also has still a potential downside risk due to the multiple that it trades at. Virgin Galactic is in danger because billionaire Kamath, however you pronounce his name, sold $211 million of the shares at basically this price here, which is like a over 50% drop from where it was trading. He sold it at like a 50% loss from all-time highs, which is insane. He must have had something else that he needed to do with the money, but it looks really bad for Virgin Galactic stock. Yeah, so that's all the stocks on my account. In terms of adding to positions, the ones I'd consider adding to, honestly, none of these first three that I just bought to get exposure to the industries. I don't have high conviction in those stocks. But Corsair Gaming, Cirrus Logic, ARK, I always have confidence in ARK. Tattooed Chef, extremely high confidence in them. Palantir, pretty high confidence. In terms of other stocks that are at a good value, like these ones that I've gone negative on, obviously I think they're good value because I bought them when they were higher and now they're cheaper. But there's also some that I'm still positive on that have reached a good valuation, good enough that I'd consider buying them. Like Beyond Meat, Shopify, MicroStrategy, Dropbox, maybe a bit high for me, but I know Jeremy from Financial Education is still buying. Yeah, WBA as well, still at a good valuation. I wouldn't personally buy any more of Space, simply because I'm still positive, but it's come down like over 50%, so I just kind of want to let that run. It's going to be a long hold, and I'm fine with that. Bit of a spec play. It's the only kind of space exposure that there's not many stocks that have space exposure really. So yeah, keep that one around. Yeah, so that's pretty much everything. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like. Have a good rest of your day. See ya.